Good morning, Thurston. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Thurston.
On today's Eagle Report,
DeMarco is back with another game review.
And after earning their first victory on Wednesday, we see what's in store for the softball team in the season preview. All this and more on this edition of the Eagle Report.
Welcome to another episode of the Eagle Report. I'm Lailah.
And I'm Anaya. Here's today's news. Another reminder about the Eagle Wellness Committee. The Eagle Wellness Committee raises thoughtful awareness within our community that focuses on mental health to make sure students feel confident in reaching their goals. If you would like to join this committee, please talk to Ms. Jana or Mrs. Franklin for more information.
Also, attention seniors, prom tickets are $80 if you don't know, and they will start getting sold on April 20th. Make sure to buy them as soon as you can because tickets will increase by $10 per week. Also, make sure your student balance is empty because if it's not, you will not be able to buy any tickets. Please go to Miss Muzzin to pay your fine.
Are you interested in buying the yearbook? The yearbook crew just finished their amazing masterpiece. If you would like to buy one, they are $55. These yearbooks will arrive soon. If you would like to order now, go to yearbookordercenter.com. Online orders will end on April 18th, and you will be able to buy some in person if you didn't get to the website on time. For more information, go talk to Ms. Franklin in room 702.
Want to join Student Council? Applications open on Monday through a Google form from Mrs. Ashbrook. The form will close on April 24th. If you meet the criteria to join Student Council, you will get an email back on April 28th. Good luck to everyone who will apply.
SAT testing begins next Tuesday and Wednesday. Students should arrive no later than 7:30 a.m., and both days will be dismissed at 12:30 p.m. Study and get some rest.
Is your locker looking sad? THTV looks to improve the look of the lockers on one locker at a time. Here's our first installment of a locker glow up with Junior Tanea Smith.
What are your favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobbies are watching a bunch of hockey and doing robotics at the school.
Here is before and here is after. It's not much, but it is enough. This may be a small glow up, but I think she likes her locker.
Good morning, Eagle Nation. I'm Nick, and we've got some sports updates. So let's get to it. Boys baseball hit the diamond yesterday against a tough Summit Academy North squad and were defeated 11-1. On Wednesday, girls soccer played Hazel Park High School to a 1-1 tie. Quite the intense match, but the Eagles weren't able to deliver. Girls soccer was also on the field against Roseville High School yesterday and were defeated by a score of 4-1. Softball season is back, and the Eagles are hitting the field with a new squad this spring. Softball played against Clarenceville on Wednesday, and that match came away with a 40-24 finish. Sounds like that was an interesting game. The boys and girls track and field teams opened their season this past Wednesday, and the boys came away with a first-place finish, while the girls were able to earn a third-place finish. Great job. The girls' tennis team unfortunately lost their match yesterday with a score of 5-3. That is all for sports. Sending it back to you, Lailah.
Now, DeMarco himself plays FIFA 26. Let's see how he feels about this in this weekly game review.
FIFA 26 is still the classic soccer or football game that has fast matches, skill moves, and ultimate team, which is personally my favorite. But in this version, the devs leaned heavier on player feedback to make the game feel smoother and smarter. But overall, sometimes the game still has problems like this one.
I think I can actually make something work.
Do you see what their AI is doing? Do you?
What is it?
Some of the gameplay feels like the movement is quicker and more responsive. Dribbling feels tighter and more controlled. AI teammates are smarter with positioning, and goalkeepers act more realistic and less random. So matches feel less clunky than older FIFAs and more controlled and skill-based. But me, I usually play duos. The game can feel quite buggy at times, as in calling offsides, and I'm nowhere near offsides. But in the case, it is kind of similar to real life and bad calls from refs. Can I make that? Offside in what universe? But nonetheless, I would still give the game a 7.8 out of 10. Those bugs really get on my nerves. They need to fix that.
Wait, hold on. I just got word that we got the recap of the softball. Let's tune in.
Spring is here, and that means softball season is back. Let's hear from some of your favorite and new players to see how they feel about this new softball season.
To be back for my final softball season, it feels really good. I feel like we have a great team going. I feel like it's going to be a really good season. But it's also a sentiment because I've been here for 4 years, and with it being my last year, it's just a lot of memories and it's a lot of stuff coming back, but it's good. It's going to be great.
I'm actually very excited. This is like one of my favorite sports. I've been playing for 16 years, going on 17. So yeah, it's just a sport I'm very inspired to do.
What I'm most excited about is the people that I get to be around and me actually being on the field and batting and pitching and stuff like that. I wanted to try softball just to try something new because I just don't want to spend the whole school year and doing nothing. Although I did bowling, I just didn't want to spend the spring of the school year doing nothing. So I tried softball.
For returning players, it's probably felt like forever since softball has been in season. And for new players, they are just excited to try something new. So let's hear what they are excited about this year.
Honestly, I think I am most excited to see what this team has and what they can do. I'm excited for all little wins that are going to come. I'm excited for the fact that this team wants to be here, that they want to build something here, and that they want Coach Gray to coach them as he has done for me.
That I am a team captain this year. My cousin passed it down to me. So, yeah.
What I'm most excited about is the people that I get to be around and me actually being on the field and batting and pitching and stuff like that.
All athletes have one part of their game that they just have to work on during the offseason. So let's see what these softball players have been working on.
Before the season starts in the off season, I am always batting. I have hitting practice pretty often. I have a lot of stuff at home that I can use, equipment-based, fielding drills, grounding, all of that, just to make sure that I'm ready for the upcoming season.
I've been working on hitting, possibly being a pitcher, and working on third base.
The position that I'm learning is a pitcher, and I like it very much because it's more easier for me, especially since I was on a bowling team, and all I gotta do is just a click and then I'm there. So it's very easy for me.
Now let's hear from Coach Gray to see what he's expecting from this team and what he's excited about the most.
I have fairly high expectations because we've got a nice crop of youngsters coming out. Looks like we may have a couple of kids that could pitch, something that we have not had the luxury of having the last probably 10 years. I think if it all comes together properly, we may do very well. I'm just excited for the possibility of us competing at a little bit higher level than we've done in the past. I would like to give a few of the teams that usually beat us and maybe have some payback this year.
like to wish a happy belated birthday to Adonis Henley.
Happy birthday to Kaylee Ostrander.
And a happy early birthday to Daniel McLean and Jaron Stafford.
That's a wrap for birthdays. Thanks for tuning in to today's Eagle Report.
Have an outstanding and fantastic Friday, Thurston Eagles.
And don't forget to soar.